He was born in a tiny wooden house on the edge of a rural southern town, surrounded by dusty roads, sizzling heat, and tall grass swaying under the sun. The house had a tin roof that rattled whenever the wind blew, and faded blue paint peeling from the walls. Inside, a young black boy grew up with a smile so bright it seemed to challenge the poverty around him. His skin was a deep, warm brown, his cheeks round, and his laughter carried through the open windows like music. But when he was around 5, things began to change. His eyes, once sharp and curious, started to blur. At first, he rubbed them with his small hands, thinking it was dust from the dirt roads. But the blur grew stronger, darker. He would stand on the wooden porch and struggle to see the horizon he once loved watching. The shadows of tall pine trees began melting into one shape. Soon he could no longer recognize his own mother's face clearly. One morning, he woke up and saw nothing but darkness. Complete darkness. Woken him cried quietly, holding him close. She was a strong woman, her hands rough from long hours of work, but at that moment, her shoulders trembled. The boy, sensing her fear, did not cry. Instead, he simply leaned his head against her chest, listening to her heartbeat, one of the last things in the world still familiar to him. Life from then on became a difficult maze. He was a small black child in a poor community, now unable to see. When he walked outside, he stretched his hands forward, touching door frames and fences to navigate. Other children stared or whispered. Some even mocked him. But he moved slowly, carefully, with a quiet dignity that didn't fit his age. His mother, determined, refused to let darkness define him. She guided his hands across everyday objects, a wooden spoon, a broom handle, the smooth edge of a bowl. She made him listen to birds, to footsteps, to the rhythm of rain. And soon, he discovered something else, the piano. Their neighbor owned an old upright piano with chipped keys and a slightly crooked frame. When the boy touched it for the first time, he felt the smooth ivory under his fingers. The neighbor smiled gently and guided his hands across the keyboard. When he pressed the keys, the sound bloomed like light. It was the first light he had felt since losing his sight. Day after day, he returned, feeling his way along the dusty path, memorizing every curve and crack of the wooden boards beneath his feet. His fingers danced across the keys with raw, natural talent. He didn't just play notes, he told stories with them. Stories of sunlight he no longer saw, stories of the pain he carried quietly, stories of hope that refused to die. As he grew into a teenager, people recognized him instantly not because of his eyes, which stayed hidden behind thick black sunglasses his mother bought to protect them from dust, but because of the way he sat at the piano. Straight-backed head, tilted slightly up, fingers moving with impossible confidence. One night, in a smoky little bar filled with chatter and clinking glasses, he played publicly for the first time. The audience went silent. His music, soulful and trembling with emotion, rose above the noise, above the poverty, above the life he had been handed. That performance changed everything. Word spread. More stages opened to him. People said they had never heard music so alive, so full of fire. And the world soon came to know the boy no longer just a blind child from a poor southern town, but a man who reshaped the sound of soul, jazz, and rhythm and blues forever. Only then, after he had lifted millions with music born from darkness, did the world call his name Ray Charles. The lesson his life teaches us is powerful. Even when the world goes dark, you can still choose to create your own light. Thanks for watching. If this story moved you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing stories that inspire us all. See you next time.
Oh, come live with me, and it be my love. Let our dreams combine, be made to me, be fake to me.